Alright, yeah. Here we have the Gunner. A simple, straightforward DPS class. It's pretty fun to play, but a little simple. And show off first, this is the costume you get when mastering Gunner. It's an exoskeleton, big shoulder pads. It's not as bulky as you quite think in some areas if it's an exoskeleton, but it has like nice joints and details. I'll just put a hood and a mask to complement it. Now let me demonstrate some Gunner gameplay. There you go. Just left and right click and watch the enemies go down. Now he's got some burst damage potential. I use the heat exchange, which is on a cooldown of minute 20, and I use the other plasma stream weapon at times, and but mostly I just like to keep it simple and use the machine gun as is. I have a thing that will make the single target long range like this, 40 yards. It's nice. I used to think the Archer was the longest range class, but they've given some talents and abilities to Cryomancer and Gunner to get them some longer range abilities as well. So Gunner does a lot of damage and does it rather easily. It's got pretty good mobility with this with a teleport. You can throw out a beacon, teleport to it. I have the talent where I can teleport back. It's got a shield that's on a cooldown that will explode. So about a 24-second cooldown. And you got your missile stance, which you can throw out mines and has a limited number of ammo on that. You can't just spam missiles forever, but yeah. Let me show you my talents and such. I go with a plasma beam, which is just a shot instead of this other stream you hold down. I like this more because it gets big crits and such. And I have one talent that works with it. Fire sector makes you spray fire everywhere, and it's makes them run around dazed for a while. Disorient them, they'll run around caught on fire. Very nice in many situations, PvP or against large groups of enemies. Plasma field is I'll set that down for some more ticking damage. It just lays down a field that you can shoot it with the plasma bolt and it will activate it, or you can just let it sit there and tick and it'll do damage. Right. And I chose Mine Ring, but I think maybe Mine Barrage is better. It lays down a line of mines and stuns things. This will increase your accuracy, so you use the Mine Ring on something and it will increase damage by putting up your accuracy by 20%. So if you have a lot of strength, then accelerated heat exchange will make the plasma rifle inflict 100% more damage, and it doesn't consume energy while you're using it. So I use it at the beginning of a fight, and I will get a lot of bonus damage at the beginning to take down some bosses almost instantaneously. Now, if we look at plasma rifle, it just has pulse shot and plasma beam and the missile launcher. See all that. Now, I have chosen mostly talents that will up damage in some way or make my burst work better, but residual charge will make it so when you use plasma beam, right click on the plasma rifle, it will do more damage with the left click and can stack up to 4 times. So you shoot 4 of those, then shoot some left clicks, and you're doing some extra damage. Armor plates regeneration is a very nice talent. If you don't take damage for 5 seconds, you will get a armor plate for 8% of your health. So it's kind of like an extra shield along with the talent one you get from Lightbinder, and it is restored if you use your teleport beacon. So 5 seconds, pretty short cooldown, and just helps mitigate a lot of damage. Fractal shrapnel, I chose that so when I use missiles I'll do extra damage, AoE, and it also does 15% more to the primary target. This is the teleport beacon talent that lowers its cooldown, and it can be used again to return to your previous position. This talent makes so your gun doesn't overheat, so you can keep shooting the machine gun if you want, and also if it's heated up, it will apply a fire dot with both rapid fire and full auto. Auto aim increases the full auto to 40 yards and will make it do 50% more damage to enemies affected by stun, immobilized, fear, blind, or disorient. So it's really handy to focus down a target in PvP or something that's not quite a boss that you can CC with those things. Stabilization module makes it so you are immune to control effects when you're in missile launcher mode, so you can try to dodge people's CC by going into missile launcher mode. And this will allow power barrier to absorb 75% more damage. That's your shield that you can put up every 24 seconds. So, not bad. Lately, I have a lot of symbols. I mastered all the classes, and so I just get anything that ups damage. I've been working on getting higher ranks in some of these symbols. But I recommend to speed up gameplay, you get Element of Surprise to rank 3. I think Pain Shock is nice. And I also use Painful Spasms and Lacerated Wound. For equipment, I use the gun that ups your damage for 10 seconds by 50% to the attacked enemy, so this is how I get bosses down real fast in the first 10 seconds. And I also have the side weapon as increases rapid fire by 50%, so that's a big cone spray that can take down enemies real fast. And then amulets, I put up full auto and rapid fire as much as possible with my amulets. Rings, I have discharge recovery, accuracy, critical chance, it's a critical chance and some battle defense on those. That's your PvP damage resistance. I had a set of rings where I had it all the way up to 50% battle defense. That was pretty nice, but these are more about doing damage. I've gotten my might efficiency up quite a bit. Got my health bonus. Very important stats. Yeah, so it's just really easy to play the gunner. You just to mow through things. Using rapid fire and full auto. It's pretty sweet. Sometimes I'll pop this. Use that while heat exchanges up. I got it down about half. Then I can just go at it with full auto while moving to avoid a lot of attacks. Just constantly stream in the damage. I don't have to really switch to anything else. Don't want to. And take down easy bosses like that. Gunner works well as in raids, groups, everything else. It's fun to kite things with your gun, and then maybe use teleport away, and then that mobility will avoid big boss attacks, things of that nature. Occasionally, if you have a lot of enemies grouped up, you can use the ultimate just to make things easy. There you have it. Pretty fun. You feel powerful, modern, high-tech as a gunner. And I enjoy the DPS, and just this rapid fire is just one of the only constant AoE abilities you can get. Just holding it down without any breaks can keep it coming. It's a big wider than the Cryomancer AoE, so you can keep the Cryomancer AoE going. Its area of effect can miss some of your enemies at times. So, you know. And I guess that's all I have to say about Gunner. Hopefully this video went over well, and you learned something. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them below. Leave me a like if you liked it. If you have any questions, leave those as well. Thanks for watching.